LEGO Doctor Who Eternal Winter is a three-part adventure featuring the Second Doctor and Jamie, written by LEGO Dark Knight 101. So what inspired him to make this film? Well, I've always wanted to do an Ice Warrior story, and well, this sort of gave me the chance to do it. It also has the Second Doctor and Jamie in it. Jamie is cool. I like Jamie. Jamie is amazing. Also has Ice Warriors in it, and Ice Warriors are cool as well. It's also in black and white, and I've never actually done an adventure in black and white before, so that'll be interesting to see what the reaction is to that. All my sort of if I'm gonna make more sort of Patrick Troughton or William Hartnell episodes, they will be in black and white. I just want to let you know about that. So yeah, it'll all be in all the ones that were filmed in black and white in like the old days will be in black and white. So yeah, also there's an Ice Lord in it called Nagmar. Yeah, I chose Nagmar because it's sort of a Ice Warrior name-ish. In his early LEGO animating years, LEGO Dark Knight 101 made LEGO Iron Man movies, and then, in the winter of 2009, he began making LEGO Doctor Who movies. So what turned him from LEGO Iron Man to Doctor Who? Well, I've always been a fan of Doctor Who, ever since it came back in the new series, 2005, and well, there's a brief period in 2009 where I sort of went off it, and that was when I started making my movies. It's like April to November. It was the Planet of the Dead, Two Waters of Mars, where there was no Doctor Who on. It was a very long period, really. I think they could have maybe moved the Waters of Mars to, like, I don't know, mid, like, October, Halloween time, because that episode really, in itself, is actually quite a scary episode, because it's quite unnerving, really, because you got the it's quite creepy because you got the people with the water coming out their mouths, and that is in itself quite creepy. So at the end of The Waters of Mars, they showed a trailer for Doctor Who The End of Time. So, and I animated that to Lego, and it's now got over like 1,000 views or something like that. And so I sort of hit on the idea then, thought, hang on, I've always really wanted to make a Lego Doctor Who live action thing, but there's been really loads of restrictions, like, I don't know, where would you get a Dalek from and stuff like that. But if, relatively speaking, with Lego, the possibilities are sort of endless. I mean, like, you can build buildings that suit the episode, and you can have landscapes that suit the episode. I mean, one in the the Eternal Winter is this snow-covered field, and that wouldn't work with a live action because well, first, you don't really get snow in October in Britain anyway, it just really wouldn't work. And also the TARDIS, that's another practical matter for live action. You wouldn't be able to build it. But with Lego, you can, like, sort of, looking past sort of special effect restrictions, because, well, I'm quite limited with special effects. I mean, all I use is Windows Movie Maker and Paint, really, and Photo Gallery to sort of focus my pictures and make them darker. But those I only use those three sort of pieces of editing software, and yeah, and so I can't really do like proper looking explosions, but it's good. But I can do sort of easy stuff like the TARDIS materializing and dematerializing, so that's good, and the Dalek lights flashing, which is what I experimented on in the 11 Doctors. But yeah, then I thought I could make a series, and well, that sort of didn't go according to plan. I made the first episode. It is online. It's the Christmas special, The New Doctor. I but there was sort of, it just got a bit too much, really. It just got, there was too much to do, like, collecting voices, and controlling, like, all the scripts, and finding time to film as well. I mean, I did give myself, really, technically speaking, not much time to film 13 10-minute episodes and edit them in the space of Christmas till April. I mean, that's in like 4 months. I mean, it's not, but that's like, but so that was sort of written off. But the first episode is online, and that got over 4,000 views, and I thought, wow, this Lego Doctor Who thing is actually quite sort of, it gets you a lot of views. And then I started making some scene recreations. I made 4, the Daleks, the Dalek Invasion of Earth, the Chase, and the Dalek Master Plan. They're online, so you can watch them. They didn't get as many views as I'd probably liked them to do. But then a user made a video about called it was the 11 Doctors. It was Aquatic 64, and he uses the voices of the actors, and I thought that would be much more sort of practical for me, because I could get the actors' voices and then put them over. So I did test with that. It worked and it didn't work, because I didn't really like how it turned out, really. But after that, it was a sort of a. Then I did a scene recreation, another one with from the audio adventure Terra Firma with Solid Snake Prime 501. Hello, if you're listening. And then while I did that, I was doing some I was writing a script for Lego Doctor Who Adventures of the 11 Doctors, and 4 parts. Together it's like 50 minutes, really, if you watch them back to back. It's like 50 minutes. They have got quite a lot of views. I mean, the first one has about 700. Second one has about 300 odd. The third one has about 200-ish, and the fourth one has 200-ish. So, and I got a lot of people asking, "Are you going to make more of these?" And I had already planned Eternal Winter, sort of. I had the ideas in my mind, and so that's what I planned. So that's the story of Lego Iron Man to Lego Doctor Who. 11 actors have played the Doctor, so which is Lego Dark Knight 101's favourite? Well, my favourite is, without doubt, David Tennant, because he came in sort of, I wasn't a huge fan of Christopher Eccleston, really, because he was only there for, like, 1 series, but David Tennant was sort of there from, like, he was there through my, sort of, in a way, he was sort of my Doctor. So when I was growing up, it was like, it's like he came in 2005, and then he left in 2007. I mean, that's 5 years. He did 3 series and about 7 specials. Now that's a lot of stuff. Really, that's a lot of episodes, and I think, if you watch the new Doctor, he is based upon David Tennant an awful lot. Like, a lot of his mannerisms are based on David Tennant. My second is Tom Baker, and my third is Matt Smith. I really like Matt Smith. Matt Smith's a good Doctor, but Tom Baker beats him by a long way. Many enemies have faced the Doctor, but which is Lego Dark Knight 101's favourite? I am a fan of the Cybermen. The Cybermen are my favourite monster. I do like the Daleks, but I prefer the Cybermen. For the main reason, the Cybermen, there isn't really much of well, there is a threat but like with the Cybermen, like, they don't just sort of kill you, they turn you into them, so emotionless beings. So that is sort of, I think, in a way, scarier than the Daleks, where they just shoot you and you're dead. But I don't know. Personally, I think the Cybermen are my favourite. But I do like the Daleks. I mean, but I don't like the new series Cybermen. You know, the 2006 ones. Hoping Stephen Moffat will redesign them.